So we had a member ask, can you insert a file into a Google Sheets cell? And a very interesting answer is, well, no. But that's not what's interesting about it. What's interesting about it is sort of. You can sort of do it. So what the workaround and their workaround is, they have a Google Drive file. They put a file in Google Drive, and then they put a URL inside of a Google Sheets cell. And they want to know, is there a better way? And I can sort of just automate that. So while no, you can't insert a file into a Google Sheets cell, you can make the process of putting a URL of a Google Drive file much easier. All right, let me share with you how this works. So essentially, I want to take the name of a Google Sheet file. Like I have a Google Sheets, a Google document called Google Sheets template. I'm going to just type that in there. And I want the URL to show up here, because the way that I would do this normally is I would go to Google Drive, drop that file in, and figure out what the URL is and copy the URL over here. But I know the name of it. And at least if it's got a unique name, I can do this. So let's go do this right now. Let's go to extensions, app script, and it's only going to be a few lines of code. But there is one big trick with it, and I'm going to show you. We're going to run into an error. I'm going to fix that error in this video. Hey, just zoomed in a little too much. There we go. So let's call this enter file name, get URL. And our function at first, I thought, let's do on edit, you have an event or E. And then anytime there's an edit, we're going to run a function called get URL that we'll create. And we just want to use the file name here. And we're going to return the file name here. Or sorry, the URL here. If we have the file name, we can do something very quick. We can say variable files equals drive get files by name. And we can just look for the file name. And the one weird thing, before we get to the error that's going to happen, is we can do variable file equals next. So that's the weird thing right here, is this is going to give us back a list of files. Even if it's one file, we have to use this files.next to get the file, and then we can get file.getURL. 3 lines of code right there to enter a file name and get a URL. But we want to be able to do that quote-unquote automatically. We want to be able to enter a file name here and get the URL here. Well, how do we know if we're editing here and we have a value? That's where the onEdit comes in. We're going to have variable row equals e.range.getRow. We're going to say variable call or column e.range.getColumn, and the variable file name is equal to e.value, whatever we're typing in. And if row is greater than 1, double ampersand for and, column is equal to 1, meaning we're in that first column. So wherever your column is that you're putting the name in, put the number of the column there. And if both of those are true, then we're going to do spreadsheet app.get active sheet.getRange. It's going to be the row and the column plus 1. So wherever you want to put the actual URL, just figure out where that is in relation to that column that you're on. And then in parentheses, set value. And we're going to run the function get URL with the file name, this file name, or e.value. Now there's probably going to be one extra thing we need to add here, which is if there is no file name, then we're just going to return blank. So that means just if there's none, stop and just return literally nothing. We could also file or log any errors we might try here. So let's try in curly brackets. Let's try all of this. And this is a nice way to not get errors all the time, or just to log the error. And we're going to catch in parentheses error, and we're just going to log or .log the error .message, and we'll also return none found. Let's save all of this, and this on edit, let's go over here and start typing Google Sheets templates. We got none found, but I know that there is a URL, so something's up. Let's go see what it is. And remember, we logged this error message. Let's go back to our executions. It says completed. Let's refresh. The specified permissions are not sufficient to call Drive. So what this means is we have to give it permissions. Well, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because we could run this, give it permissions, and it's still not going to work. We must do one crazy thing, which is we need to not use a simple trigger here. We need to name this. We'll call it have file name get URL, and this E we're going to keep, but we're just going to save this as this function have file name get URL, and over on the left side we're going to go over to triggers, go on the bottom right, add trigger, and we're going to choose have file name get URL as the function we're going to run from spreadsheet and on edit. What's different about this? It's an installable trigger. So when we hit save, it's going to ask us to authorize, and it's going to give us the ability to have more authorizations. Even though this looks and feels exactly the same as if you just ran it in your console, gave it the permissions, the simple trigger versus the installable trigger, the simple trigger doesn't have all the permissions. The installable trigger does, or more. So now we've installed that trigger on edit. Let's go back to our sheet, go to the next row, and I'm going to just type the same thing, Google Sheets templates. And what is the answer? It's going to be an actual URL done for us, automatic. All we have to do is enter the name of our Google Drive file, and we get that URL. So over in our app script, let's go back and review a little bit. We've used a normal function, not the on edit one. We've created two functions here, right? We get the URL with the file, which is fairly simple. It's just these 3 lines here. We've made it a little complicated with our if there's none, return, try to give us an error message if there's an error. But it's really those 3 lines. Drive app.get files by name, use the file name, files.next, file.get URL. Done. And we're just doing it when we are editing the right column and the right cells. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that one. Hope you enjoyed that little workaround of getting a URL when you enter a Google Drive file in a Google Sheet. You're watching Better Sheets here on YouTube. Make sure you check out this video or this video and subscribe right now to get more tips, tricks, how-tos. Get more out of your Google Sheets than you ever have before. I'm excited to be making a ton more videos here. Ask me questions down in the comments and I will answer them in future videos. But for right now, right here, one of these videos is going to be your next Google Sheet.